Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Hello farmers, welcome back to the Pacific Northwest. As you can see, I'm placing some pallets down. We're at the chicken pen, free-range chicken pen thing. I'm not really sure where the eggs dispense on this mod. All the markers are either... I got a marker here, which I don't know what that marker is for. I got this big marker here and a marker here. And that's all I got for markers. So I'm going to take a guess that's where the eggs dispense, or the egg boxes. I really have no clue whatsoever. But we'll put them down here. And we'll take a shot at it. The one thing I would do like about the pens, if this is where the eggs do dispense, as you can see, I could put a lot of pallets in here if I wanted to. And I'll bring it down to the other placeable area that we have. I did a little work down there in between episodes. Not much. But I have a cow pasture down and all that fun stuff. Wait, is this... Where do I buy said chickens? There's got to be a box in here somewhere. There's got to be like a little section where I hit R to enter the animal log. Unless that's where I put the pallets down. Alright, maybe I'm not far enough, of course. That'll work. Alright, yeah, I'm not far enough in. Yeah, so we'll just buy a whole bunch of the same chicken because it doesn't matter. I'm going to sit here and spam this button for a minute or two. Alright, so I just bought $10,000 worth of chickens. It looks like they just come out to this little area here. Some are in there. Can I get in there? Not really. Oh well. They're in there. Yeah, so we got some pallets for the sheep as well. So let's go ahead and we'll give them some grass. How much do you guys want? You want more than that, huh? And more than that. How many sheep did I buy? I must have bought a lot of sheep. Yeah, I must have bought a lot of sheep. How many sheep did I buy? I only got 19 sheep. 19,000. Yeah, 9,500. Aren't those bales like 4,000 apiece? Interesting. I don't know what happened there. Not a clue. Yeah, so it's not quite as little in here as I thought it was, as you can see. The trailer and everything. But it's time to head on down to the big fields. So, let me start my truck up again because I turned it off like an idiot. Let's get going here. Down and away. We gotta get those harvesters and lime spreaders and everything going down in the big field. I do need to check out, see if I got any grass fields. So I can make some hay. So I can put it in our Total Mix Rations mixer. And also now, we also have a pig food mixer. Like I said, when I showed you the Total Mix Rations mixer, I said, yeah, they were talking about it's easy to make the pig food mixer. So now we have that. And that pig food mixer also makes diesel fuel. So that's rather interesting. So all we need to do is put like sunflower or canola into that pig food mixer. And 90% of the mixture goes to pig food and the other 10% makes diesel fuel. You know what? I'm going to drop off the trailer right here as I run over that pedestrian. And I think I left my water tank here to fill up. Because as we all know, it takes forever. Now I did try to go into the XML files to change the ratio of how it fills, and it still feels kind of slow. So either I didn't go high enough on the numbers, or I did something completely wrong. So here we are at our placeable area. And also I should also mention that this is the map that I'm playing on now has been an updated version. You can now see there are shadows. So that little issue has been taken care of, a small little issue. So here is our Total Mix Rations mixer here. And here is our pig food mixer. So when I put in rapeseed oil, so that's like canola or sunflower, we'll get, if we put in, that's what it says, you know, we'll get diesel and, well, I guess it says pig food. So the pig farm was over here, but I got this cow pasture here to put in. This pasture here holds 500 cows, so I had to move the pig pen over here. Now, still with the pig pen and cow pastures, for some reason, when you place them down, they only rotate 90 degrees at a time, so that's why I couldn't put them nicely up against the fence, but it is what it is. So where is the trigger here for buying cows? Anybody? Bueller? Bueller? Not in that square. This is all feed troughs. This would be for slurry. Where's the oh, over here. I thought it was here, but okay, whatever. Yeah, we'll just get some brown cows. Doesn't matter how many. They may starve to death at first, but they'll survive at some point. I don't know. We'll get to them. But I just want to see where the cows come out here. Confirm. Synchronized cow moving. Alright, so there they all go. They're all set. And we'll do the same for the pigs. Let's try to hit all the triggers. Don't know where the trigger is for this one. Am I stuck? Am I really got to open the gate? And here's the one for the pigs. Yeah, we'll get some black pigs. Why not? And we'll just get $100,000 worth of pigs. Have no idea. Like I said, money doesn't really matter if we make money on pigs or whatever. I'm just trying out some new mods, so let me out. All right, we'll go out this way then. Fine, fine, fine. Fine, be that way. All right. So we got pigs, we got cows. Now the question is, ooh, am I going to be able to fit in there with a truck? Just barely. Let's see here. Where is the water? That's the angle trough, so that should be food. This should be water right here. Well, it definitely unloads fast. Okay. I wonder if it's just a water trigger that's not accepting it to unload fast. Okay, so where's the water trough for the piggies? No pigs out here. So this would be the water trough right here. So that means I got to come through over here. And I'm guessing I'm not going to fit through here. I don't see how I'm fitting through there. Houston? I can't fit through there. Alright, so that kind of That kind of sucks a little bit. Alright, so I'm not worried about the pigs escaping. I'm not worried about shutting the door or anything like that. I mean, that's for slurry. Yeah, I'm not fitting through there at all. Can I cheat a little bit? How big is that trigger? Nope, doesn't look like it. Well, that kind of sucked a little bit. I mean, it's a nice looking pig pen, if you like to call it that. But you're not getting a truck and tanker in there, that's for sure. It's a low roof. I'm going to try backing my trailer up and seeing if the trigger zone is really wide enough. Maybe it'll hit it or not. I don't know. I'm going to guess not. Nope. I mean, that should be... It's hard to see. Let me up. Yeah, that trough right there is definitely for water. So, yeah, I can't get it to the fence. Alright, so any hoozles, let's just drop that off there. So, we need to start working on testing out these Total Mix Rations mixers. We need to get some field work done. Now that we got... It's funny, I did a couple episodes and some driving around off camera on this map. I did not notice that there was no shadows. And then someone made comments like, dude, where's the shadows? I'm like, there's no shadows on the map? Didn't even notice. I was too busy looking around at other things, and I was like, yeah. I came back, I'm like, there's no shadows. Alright, so we were working in the big field over here. Or big fields. I want to get these guys up and running. There's our straw. Our pigs need some straw. Now, I got a funny feeling that maybe that may not fit in the pig pen either. Alright, so what I need to do is we'll get the harvest up and running. I think that's a Massey Ferguson tractor that we have over there. We'll get him spreading some lime. I need to start going back, picking up some straw. But once I get some workers going, I gotta see if there's any big fields around here that do grass or have grass. So we can make hay for the Total Mix Rations and also for the sheep. But I'm a little concerned. I'll have to look at that. I mean, I gave sheep all of those bales and their trough. They should have given me a message that the trough was full, I would have thought. Because I do believe those bales are 4,000 liters, I would think. Alright, sir, can you manage that there? I think you're good to go. I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. Okay, so over here to our... There's a Massey Ferguson. Alright, put that down. He needs to get back to spreading some lime, because this field does have a crop in it. And I want to say it's sugar beet, but now that I know I really don't need sugar beet, we'll be able to harvest it and at least sell it. And once we get some of these big fields going, we'll be able to get up to the northern part of the map and start working up there as well. Grass fields. So just fields 12 and 5 are grass. I guess I can convert one of these fields over. I think we'll buy field 20. That'd be one big grass field, wouldn't it? Or I could buy field 29 and convert that over. All right, yeah, let's go ahead and buy field 29. And 28, because I said so. Any of those fields ready? Let's see here. Oh, field 28 is ready. So yeah, I need to harvest that field right there. All right. Yeah, I know. I'm just going back and forth here, aren't you? Enter this vehicle. And we'll pick up some more straw. So we go back to the pig pen and give the pigs some straw. We'll give the cows some straw. Well, now that we have a full trailer worth of straw, let's go try out these modded pens here. Get the animals up and going. So I'm thinking I'm going to buy another harvester and header just so I can come over here and do some of these fields over here as well. I want to start getting some of that oil seed going in our mixer over here for the pigs. It does kind of suck though I can't get my tanker and truck in there to fill up with the water. It's a little bit sucky. We'll see if I can get in there for the hay. Yeah, the straw, I mean. So what is this trigger for? Well, that's not for the straw for the cows. Well, if a truck and tanker can fit in there, this should fit in here somewhere. It's going to be this last little trigger down here, I do believe. There we go. Can just barely squeeze in there. Helper eye. Oh, that's got to be my lime spreader. It's getting a little tight in here. Alright, pigs. I'm hoping I can fit in here. I mean, like I said, I do love the looks of this, but I'm guessing the Up to Deuce Fire won't fit in there either. That is one thing I'm not liking about this mod already. I mean, it looks really nice, but I mean, you basically need small equipment to come in here to take care of the pigs. Alright, for now, I guess the straw for the pigs is going to go into our mixer for the cows. That's where it's going to have to go. They're just going to have to deal with it. Alright, so we're just going to leave that there just for now. We are going to go in here. Harvesters, and I'm looking right at it. So we have an ideal harvester. Let's get the tracked modester? The combine harvester by Stevie. And you know what? I don't know why I thought this, but we're going to go all pink. I don't care what you guys think. GPS, no. Capacity, yes. Big engine. Let's go ahead and buy that, please. Oh no, the money's going down. What do we do? We keep spending it. That's what we do. Headers. Where are we here? This one right here. Main color. Pink. Pink. Alright, so let's go to the store. You're there somewhere. There we go. That way I know where to find it on the map. If I can't find this harvester, I'm blind. snake my way out of the shop. Go over the bridge. Hopefully no cars are coming. Yep. I clipped the curb a little bit too much and it pulled me over. Coming through. It's kind of nice that I think there wasn't not an opening there before. I think the gate to come down these fields was down here. I do believe. Yeah, the gate used to be like down in this corner. Let's go ahead and drop that off right there. Unfold this guy. And you, sir, can get right to work. Alright, I know this guy has a full tank, but we're not going to be able to take all of it. The first place we're going to is we were going to go up and feed the chickens. So it should be a fun ride going up that hill. It's not going to be as hard for me as it was in 17. In 17, this modded trailer I had for 17 held 200,000 liters, so it was a test for the Volvo truck to haul up there, but now we got half the payload, so it should be a little bit easier. So the field that we're harvesting right now is canola. I think it's canola. Yeah, it was canola. We actually might turn that into a grass field, because that field's ready to be turned over, and we need grass, and that's going to give us plenty of grass and hay, for darn sure. I don't know if I need a field that big. So the T9 may head over there with a seed drill and plant grass over there later on. Now, if you're doing a lot of grain in the big fields but don't have heavy equipment, which, you know, you could find yourself in that situation, I suppose. The reason why I say that is if you can afford the fields down here, I would assume you'd have big equipment. But if you don't, what you could do is put the grain in the silo down. Maybe I'll have to show you later on. You can put the grain in the silo down there and have the train haul the grain up to the upper silo and dump it in there, and then you can transport it to where you need it to be up here. I mean, you could do that in 17. I'm assuming we can do that in 19 as well. So next time we get a load of seed or something I need to bring up here, I'll do that. And it feels kind of cheesy to do it, drive over my grass field up here. Alright, so now I got to find out where do I put your food? I'm starting to think that maybe these sell the eggs by themselves. I have no idea about this mod. The mod doesn't say it sells the eggs directly. So, I mean, there's not many triggers. Yep, those pallets are going to dance now. Okay, so there's no trigger. Yeah, I know, I'm just crushing my pallets everywhere. I'm probably going to break the game. Alright, so where do I feed these chickens at? Aha. Alright, I just realized, I'm like, hey stupid, you see that silo right there? That little trigger area? I bet you that's where you feed the chickens at. But it's not giving me the option to... Alright, let me just check this mod out here. Where is it? Okay, wheat and barley. Wheat and or barley. Okay, so this is where you unload the chicken feed, wheat or barley. You just have to hit that trigger just right, and I'm telling you, just right. And see, that back, nope, went past it. Alright, so I need to change so the door doesn't open on the back. Oh, wow. That trigger is awfully small. I mean, you saw I had it there. Alright, so now I got the small grain door open. And the chickens took their feed. In my other trials and tribulations, I found out these doors open. And you can come in here, and these doors open as well. And you can come in here, and there's the chickens. Hello, chickens. Can I close the door, please? There it goes. So now I can kind of see some eggs. I don't know if I got to come in here and collect eggs or how this is going to work. I'm going to leave the pallets all strewn about here. Doesn't really matter. Alright, so what I need to do the rest is barley. I'm going to bring it back on down. We're going to go feed the pigs with it, just to get them kind of up and going. And, yeah, everyone else is full. I need to go empty the canola harvester. I want to put that in the mixer and see how that's working as well. No, actually, I think I'll do with this barley because we're going to get plenty of barley. And we can kind of see our harvester down there where he's at. So we're not going to get that much canola out of there. Yeah, I'm too busy looking down the hill at the scenery, not watching the traffic coming up. I did that lot in 17 as well. So, yeah, I'm going to go put this down here in the silo. I wonder if I need to buy the land in order to use this silo to transport it on the train. But let's go give it a whirl. Like I said, we're going to have plenty of barley to go feed the pigs. And really, I shouldn't be feeding my pigs my barley anyways because they're going to get some pig food to start with at some point. Oh, and as I'm driving on down to the silo, I should mention, actually just before I went to record this, I checked my email. He plans to email this to Giants on Monday. That way it gives him the whole weekend, like he says, to check some more things out. He's found a couple floating trees and stuff like that. Some minor things he's fixing. So if he does email this to Giants on Monday, I hope for his sake that they get to look at it like by Friday, maybe by Friday. So he can have, if there's anything that he needs to fix, he can do that. So is this a silo that I could use? It is, I do believe. Now let's do this. There we go. So if I go in here. Alright, so this is the other silo's other. That holds 400,000 liters. So yeah, if you wanted to, you could just harvest the fields down here and maybe use course play or something like that. Bring it to the silo here. And then if you want to bring it to the northern end of the map or leave it down here, you could use a train to haul it around. The only thing with the train, I think, I'm trying to remember at the end of 17, I used a train to transport some stuff. And if you got a modded trailer like I do, the train I think only holds 120,000 liters per... I can't remember. But it does give you an easier way to transport the grain up the hill. Yep, and I hit stop signs on every map, not just Hawke's Bay, but also here. Let's go grab the canola out of this harvester over here. I do want to try testing some of the sell points, test some things out on the map. I know he's been playing on it probably a lot more than I have, so he's been testing some things. But sometimes, you know, some things may work for some people, not others. Yeah, so this might be actually a good grass field. Alright, now that we got some canola, let's head on down the road. We'll dump this into our modded silo and see if she starts making some pig food and diesel fuel. Now I know in 17 he did put a placeable down to sell some diesel fuel, but as far as I know, this might be the first mod that actually makes diesel fuel. And there was another mod that's actually on the Giants Mod Hub that I saw that just before I started playing this. Yeah, there's a mod now to use the DEF, which stands for diesel exhaust fuel. So I'm kind of interested in that as well. So I may actually download that, and you may see it on Monday's Mercury Farms. That's where I may try it first. Alright, so do I have... Now that I got this down, does it show me... Yeah, there is nothing that shows me pig food. So what I might do, just to see if it is actually making pig food, is we'll come here. And... yeah, it shows pig food and canola right now. So, let's just speed up time to 120. Alright, there we go. I got pig food. We'll slow down time now, back to where it was. So it is making pig food. My guess is right here. This little trigger here might be for where I can get the diesel fuel. Oh, wait a minute. Can I refuel my truck from here? It might be picking up. Let's see here. That's what we're here for, test things out. Let me just park my truck here. Start filling. Yeah, so I just filled up my truck with, I think I just filled up my truck with diesel fuel. I haven't used enough fuel, so it's hard to tell. Any hoozles. So now we're making pig food. Let's go over to the other field and empty out some barley. I'm not too concerned about, you know, making sure I feed all the animals and, you know, make money off the animals. This is a series not here to really try to progress the farm or make money or anything like that. I'm here really kind of just like testing things out on the map. Try to help them out just a little bit to see if there's any problems, like running into the back of the cars. I would try to sell stuff at all the sell points. But I also want to try out some mods, so when this map does get released and we do a Let's Play on this map, we make sure, you know, I don't want to test the mods out then. I want to test them out when money doesn't matter. I can just borrow money and whatnot. So I'll come over here and we'll empty this guy out. Let him continue. Yeah, we're going to sell the rest of this barley. I don't need it to feed the pigs, so we're making pig food. One thing I need to turn on, because we're going to use it, is where is switch to trains? This may take a while. Let's not go past the train, though. Can I... Alright, I can stop them. Oh, perfectly. We're coming right on down to the silo. How perfect is that? It's been a while since I drove a train, but I know it's going to take a while for it to stop. Alright, we want the barley. The selected silo is empty. North silo north. Wait a minute, am I in the north? Really? I thought I was pulling in down here. Yeah, we're at the north. I'm like, why is it empty? Well, anyways, we'll get the chance to ride the train anyways. I really thought it was at the south end. Wow. I'll edit that part out. Nah, just kidding. Let's ride around. I'm like, why is there no barley there? Helper H has completed their task. So here's the other placeable area up here. Yeah, I'm kind of hoping that some more placeable mods come out to make things. I know I've mentioned this a few times. I remember back in FS15 there was a mod out there with a lot of placeables. You could bring your wheat to a grain mill, which would make flour. Then you had to transport the flour to the bread shop where you can make bread. You could bring potatoes to a vodka factory. What else? Oh, sugar beets would make sugar. So the vodka, you had to bring like potatoes and sugar in order to make vodka. You can make wine, but I forgot. Was it grapes? I can't remember. But there's a lot of things you could make, and of course then you would bring it to a placeable store, which was called the general store, that bought everything. It was kind of fun. Instead of just selling wheat and barley to a regular place, you'd bring it to your placeables and they would make things. It was pretty neat. I did not see that come out in 17 at all. And I'm going way, way too fast. I wonder if I could fill up. No, let's back right up. So now we're at the southern silo. If I can get the train to be right where I need it to be. Alright, there's our wheat. Alright, so now you can load up your, wheat. That's barley. Wow. I'm a genius. So I'm trying to see how much this can hold. So it's only going to be able to hold pretty much. It's going to take, I think we're going to fill that up. So yeah, so if you have like a modded trailer and you have the truck, that's powerful enough to bring the grain up to the northern part, you're probably better off doing it like that. Or if you just want to have some fun doing it the way... No, I'm doing math wrong. Alright, so I can't do percentage of math at this point. So, yeah. I'm just going to shut up and we're going to bring up to the northern silo. Get to ride around on the train. There is a boat here. I wonder if that was... When I was doing the preview video and I was doing that cinematic beginning to it, I was trying to find a boat to go over the bridge. Or, I was trying to do it showing the boat going down the river, but I couldn't find a flipping boat. I was like, where's the boat? I'm like, I know there was boats here. I said, well, maybe they don't have it in 19. And I did look for it a couple times. It must be I was just missing it at the, my timing wasn't right. Actually, if I do this, we can get rid of the HUD. We can actually enjoy the map a little bit more. It is nice that we now have a road on the eastern side of the map to go up and down. I remember in the early stages when we just had a little bit of money, it would have been nice to be able to go up and down the eastern side, but that's where we would sell some grain. That's a sell point. There was a field in 17 over here. I always wanted to buy because it was oddly shaped a little bit, and I think it had like a little pond in the middle of it and a couple big rocks. I just never got around to owning the field and being able to fool around in the field. All right, so accelerator off a little bit because we're coming up to the northern silo. Let people know I'm showing up by blowing the horn. Am I not? No, wait, that would be where I fill up. Right? Well, I've been trying with the train. I went back down to the lower silo, and I couldn't empty the grain there. And now I said, well, what about sell points? And I've been over this sell point up here. Where are we at here? What's this one called? The Agro Wholesales. Is that maybe that doesn't take grain? Barley. Agro Wholesales does take barley, and right now it's the best price. But yeah, I've been over that trigger a few times. I've been spamming the on my. The key that I got for I, which is unload. I even tried R, which is really to refill, but sometimes it's also on sometimes. I'm just trying everything, but I'm not even getting anything that I can sell the grain here either. So I did shoot him over an email, so hopefully, maybe he'll get back to me. Maybe as I'm recording the rest of this episode, maybe he's working on the map right now. But anywho. Let's us head on down because our harvester is begging to be emptied. Nope, wrong buttons everywhere. There we go. Alright, so where is our harvester? Down that way. So unfortunately for us, the best sell point, I can't sell to by train. But I guess what I could do is just make sure the sell points are working for me, period. So we'll just go to any sell point that takes barley and see if we can sell stuff. Like I said, this map is a work in progress. Just like my first two videos, I did not know there was no shadows. And someone caught that little glitch, if you will, and it was taken care of, and now we got shadows on the map. And I never did map editing or anything like that, but apparently it was this one box he didn't check when he is like, yeah, I forgot to check a box. All right, simple enough. I'm glad it was a simple solution. When I went back on the map, saw no shadows, I'm like, oh boy, I hope that's not, what do you gotta do to do shadows? I have no idea. I'm no modder for sure, but I know how to go into XML files and change those up. All right, so we have barley. Timberline Mill, where is that? I think the names have changed for sure. How about restaurant, garden center? The restaurant. Oh, the restaurant is the highest one. I thought Agro Wholesales was the highest price. Oh, anyway, yeah, the restaurant. So the restaurant's right here. I think right where the restaurant was is where in 17 we used to sell the eggs, somewhere in there. Let's go see if we can sell any grain. Make sure it's not just a sellable issue or if it's a train issue. Yeah, because remember in 17, if you've kind of forgotten, haven't played 17 in a while. Of course, I haven't played 17 since 19 came out. But before, to sell your eggs, you have to collect the eggs and then you'd have to go to a certain sell point on the map to sell the eggs. This should be the Restaurante. Oh, okay, so this says it accepts barley. We're selling and we're gaining money. So it's not like a selling issue. So it could be just something to do with the train. Or I'm just being an idiot doing something wrong, which is, you know, I do it all the time, so. And it doesn't bother me if I make mistakes. That's the fun part of playing games. You hear that fun? 56 grand, not too bad. Alright, so that sell point works. We know that. At least for barley. Ooh, beach volleyball. Sign me up. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do, because we really don't have a grass field, and I definitely want to get grass up and going. This T9 is going to be sitting here for a while, because I still got to pick up straw in this field and everything. So let's hop into this guy. Fold up this seedril. I said fold up this. There we go. I have yet to use the seedril. Of course, this seedril is in the Horsch DLC pack. Sneak through there. Wide load coming through. Let me turn on my beacons here. Yes, we're going to go plant some grass down so we can make plenty of hay to try this Tolmex Rations mixer. So I'm pretty sure I may have said it once before, but I'll say it again. When this map comes out for release on Giants, I will be starting a Let's Play on it. I'll probably be moving from Mercury Farms to here. By then, Mercury Farms should be hitting like 50 episodes. Let's make sure we get this to grass. At least that's my plan. I could, you know, as you know me, I change even as episodes go along, so don't really listen to what I say. What I say is kind of like a suggestion. Oh, wait a minute. Does this need to be plowed or anything? Because when I do grass, I mean, it really doesn't matter, but, you know, right here. Lime. All right, just needs lime. All right, it's not a big deal. We can put the grass down. All right, T9, give us some grass, will you? And it actually seeds at for non-modded seedril. Seeding at 11 miles an hour is pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. All right, so let's go to here. Can I see? I don't think I can check. Yeah, there's no. If you remember in 17, like a lot of the mods had like a computer board up front, so you can see how much of stuff you had. And of course, I don't have a trailer that accepts pig food. That just takes straw, grass, hay, and silage and chaff and stuff like that. So what I need to do is find my truck, which is here. This is probably going to be a mistake, but we're going to go over to the replaceables. We're going to see if I can get some pig food. And feed the pigs some pig food to start with. For the amount of pigs I bought, I'm pretty sure that thing hasn't made enough pig food to even make a dent into their bar whatsoever. So I may have to cheat some more money in because we haven't bought a Big M yet. Am I going to be able to get to do all these things before the map comes out? Who knows, but like I said, we're doing 3 episodes a week, so hopefully I can get to do a lot of things, like do some chaff, and like I said, I really want to test these mods out. I feel like I really don't want to put pig food in here because I almost know I can't get in there. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to be able to get in there, so I went to buy like a small trailer, which is not a big deal. So we'll buy a small-ish trailer. We'll take one of our tractors and come back here. While we're in the shop, I bought a trailer, and now we're going to buy a tractor to move this thing around. Color. Have no idea. Sure, why not? And let's do something fancy. And then what you do is you go in here and then you just click on like red, and it looks stupid. So that's why we're buying it. All right. So where's our stupid trailer? Or tractor, I mean, the Valtra. Great color combo. I may just try doing color combos. It just look terrible. Just absolutely terrible. So this is kind of going to be what we use to feed the pigs and the cows, maybe, to get in and out. Somehow I hit attach the trailer and my engine shut off at the same time. So a Valtra tractor is something I haven't used since 17. And in good old Stevie and his mods, this Valtra looks like you're going to hit 43 miles an hour, which is pretty darn good. But I like hitting that curb on that bridge. I'm trying to move over to give all the traffic some room, because that's the kind of guy I am. And I keep hitting the curb and probably throwing my alignment out of whack on these vehicles. So the T9 is doing a nice little job there. That is not actually a bad seedrill to seed the field at 11 miles an hour, I think I said. I'd probably like to see it modded, just obvious reasons, more capacity and stuff like that. Alright, so if we come here, I didn't check to see, but you do take pig food, right? You do. It already made 25,000 liters? Which seems like a lot, but really it's not. The water was on that side. If the Valtra and this trailer do not fit underneath here, seriously? Alright, am I missing something out with this mod here? Now I'm stuck. Because here's the feed trough. I mean, that is not a big trailer at all. I mean, can I open this door? That turns lights on and off. Alright, that's interesting. Wait, lights on, lights off. Alright, so when it says when it says lights off, lights are actually on. And when lights are on, alright, it's telling you when you click it, you'll turn the lights on. You can see the lights are off. And now the lights are on. But this is ridiculous. So just to show you, I mean, the trailer I got here is... oh, where are we here? Trailers. It's this one right here. So I would have to go... I mean, that's too tall. So I'd have to go with something like this that only holds 12,000 liters on a pig pen that can hold... where are we here? So it holds 300 pigs. You know how much, if you had 300 pigs, how much food you have to bring in? And if you have to use a small trailer, I mean, what, am I missing something here? I'm like, do these roofs slide up and down or something? I don't see where the roofs slide up. Doesn't matter if the roofs do, because this frame here would just be in the way. Well, we may have to sell this pig pen and the pigs and just get a regular pig pen, I guess. Yeah, this is, I mean, it's a nice looking mod. I think it looks great, but it's just very frustrating when you have, I mean, look at the Valtra. This is a small tractor. It does barely fit in here. But I mean, if you can't bring a trailer like that into here, I'm gonna go check something out, and I'll bring it back. I'm gonna see if there's a YouTube video out here on here about this pig pen and seeing. I know maybe I'm just missing something, being a complete idiot. Well, we know I'm an idiot, but maybe I'm a completely one on this. Be right back. Be right back. I don't know what I'm gonna do. So yes, upon further review, I checked out a couple videos. Nick the Hick was the first one I saw because he does a lot of mod reviews. Yeah. The first thing he says, yeah, you need small equipment to get in there. You have to go in there and feed them. So the trailer that he was using was the one like I showed you, which was, I think he was using this one right here with, I think he was using that style right there. So it holds like 8,000. Yeah, I don't think he can get in there with that. I think that's the one he was... No, he might... No, sorry. No, this is the one he was using right here. This one right here. So, yeah, that's rather small. For 300 pigs, that's going to be a lot of trips in and out of there to feed them some pig food. I do like the mod. It looks really nice, but not being able to get in there with bigger equipment is a downer in my book. So, just not my thing. I mean, like I said, it looks beautiful, but... you know, maybe if the modder, if he's watching, which I pretty much doubt, if you could just raise up the roof a little bit, which, you know, may sound simple to me. I'm not saying it is simple because, like I said, I have no idea, but make it like a little bit taller, just so bigger. I'm not even saying my truck or a big trailer like that can get through, but you would think a trailer like that would be able to get through, and it cannot. I would say raise it a little bit. I mean, for 300 pigs, that's quite a bit. Alright, so, well, we got a Valtra to mess around in here. I should have got a front loader so I can clean up the animals. The one thing I want to do is, let's come up here and... now I don't know I can get out of here. We have spent some time in Mudville 9. We did. The chickens are producing, or are they not? 1 liter, so they haven't really taken off just yet. 150, did I say 154 chickens there? We got 154 chickens, okay. Okay. Like I said, I'm not really sure where the eggs spawn. I don't know if they automatically sell. I have no idea. Not a clue. Not a clue at all. The sheep could use some water. I haven't given them water yet, but what does that do? The productivity is at 0, even though they got food. It's because they don't have water? Seriously? Grass hay effectiveness 100%. They're eating the grass and hay. Alright, we'll speed up time and see what happens here. It hasn't been too long. So how are we doing down here after doing all that? Looks like our harvester is done here. Yeah, so maybe I'll take care of the pig pen. I'll have to sell that pig pen, sell the pigs. Then we'll put down, I'll look for another pig pen, see if there's another model one out there that suits my style. We can place that down and give that one a whirl. I mean, when I saw the mod for that one, I said, that looks pretty darn good. But I did not do any checkup on reviews or anything like that, so... Yeah, not knowing that you need really... you know, even when Nick the Hick said, well, you need small equipment to get in there, and he said, and I mean really small. I was like, alright, so it's not just me. Am I going to have like just a tiny bit left over in the harvester? Take it all. Oh, thank you. Alright, so it's been a while, but I don't remember what fields I have and which ones are ready for harvest. Who are you and what are you doing? Okay. I just need to move him off the field so our T9 can finish planting some grass. Park him over here. So once again, in case you missed it earlier, like I said, he does plan to send a copy of this map over to Giants on this Monday, so in a couple days. And like I said, as we all know, when you send a mod to Giants, they're running about a weekish behind when you send a mod. So, maybe if they see a map, I don't think Giants does. They don't bump mods over one another. But it'd be great for them if they can look at it like on a Friday, and that way if there's any issues on it, he could work on it over next weekend. So, all I can say is he plans on sending it over on Monday unless I get further information, maybe, and hopefully, like I said, I sent him an email not long ago, just a few minutes ago with the train issue. I'm not sure if I'm doing something right or wrong, but, if there's a problem, hopefully it's a simple fix for him. And we're still running it. Let me come back up here. So, do the sheep actually need water for them to produce? The cows and the pigs are not going to do nothing. The chickens are producing. The sheep are not. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do, be right back. I'm going to grab the Vultra, bring it up here. We'll grab the Joskin trailer, and I'll fill that up with some water. And I'll give the sheep some water and see if that does not help them out at all. With productivity. As for this mod here, like I said, okay, so yep, we're getting some eggs now. So I'm not really sure exactly where the trigger is, but it's definitely here. Let's turn it this way here. So I'm guessing it's just in this little trigger here and not by the doors. So at most I can fit maybe 4 pallets there. Well, I got 5 in there. We'll just place this one over here. So the eggs on this one here do spawn over here. We'll shut those doors. Yeah, I think I'll go down and grab the Vultra. Our little speed demon. No, that's my trailer. Where's my Vultra? Hello, Vultra. You're here, aren't you? There it is. Yeah, I want to drive up north and, like I said, we'll give the sheep some water and make sure that's all working good. Okay, so we're up here with the Vultra. Luckily, there was some water in the tanker. I thought there was a water reservoir around here somewhere, but at the moment, I can't seem to find it. But anyway, hoozles, you come in here, sheep. Yeah, they need water to do wool. Even though here this says grass hay effectiveness 100%, they should tell you, well, you really do need some water, I guess, because now you can see the bar is full, so they'll produce some wool. I don't think they produced any yet. I only just advanced it a little bit here because it's getting dark, and I'm afraid of the dark. So they should have some wool in the morning. The good news is I do believe our T9 has completed. Did you complete the field, sir? You certainly did. I appreciate it. So now we have a grass field that we can test out. Yeah, so as for the only thing, 2 things I found today, I think, I'll have to see if he gets back to me about the train unloading at sell points or at the silos. So we have a grass field here. Like I said, the pig pen, unfortunately, is probably going to go. Like I said, I do like it. So now you can see the lights, It looks really good. It's just, 300 pigs with a small trailer. I don't know if you agree with me or not on this one here. In real life, fine, I get it. But this is a simulator. I don't want to be making like 30 trips in here with a trailer to keep feeding the pigs over and over again. And same thing with the water. I mean, I kind of get it, but, you know, I would say raise the roof on that mod just a little bit, and it'd be perfect mod for my preferences. So, yeah, the cows, I do like this barn here. I mean, the truck fits in there. I like it. And everything is triggerable right here. So, yeah, this is for straw. This would be total mixed rations. And this is for water over here. Oh, I did give them water. And I mentioned this before. Some people, I know, if you're kind of new to the game, you can't figure out which trough is which. So this should be true for any animal trough. But you can see here how this trough is higher one side than the other. Has that little angle piece here. This would be where the solid food goes. Have it be hay, mixed rations, pig food, whatever. And you can see this trough here is the same height on either side. So that's where your water goes in. So if you have like the markers turned off and you're using the mod for the first time, like which one's the food, which one's the water? Yeah, the food trough has an angle on it, and the water trough is the same height on both sides. It's always been like that, I think, at least since I've been playing. So I don't have the original link to these mods, so I don't want to put it down in a link in the description below, because I know where I got it from. Like that's not the original author. So if someone does know who the original author is, you know, post a comment below so they can get some credit for this. So yeah, this makes diesel fuel and pig food just by putting in canola and or sunflowers, I do believe. Let me actually just show it to you. It's going to be under silos, I believe. Let's see if I can find it here. No, this is the total mixed rations one. Where is pig food? Right here. Oh, so I'm wrong. The only thing it does take is canola. So you can see right here, it takes canola and it puts out diesel fuel and pig food. So the other thing I look for and I haven't found yet, as we do know, there's placeables out there for fuel tanks, but it's not ones that you can fill up yourself. So like what I'm saying here, no, that's animal pens. That's all wrong. Come on, Peanut. You're trying to be a professional YouTuber here, kind of. So like this one right here, you got a fuel tanker right here. This one you can just go up to and buy. Same thing with this fuel station. You just go up to and buy. As far as I know, these are not ones that you can make diesel fuel, bring it to and fill up yourself like we had in 17. So, and we haven't been able to use the Total Mixed Rations mixer yet because the only thing we got is straw. But from all the comments I saw, this does work great. So, yeah, once we get enough grass growing over there, which would take a couple days. I mean, I could put the growth rate on fast, but to me, slow is fast, so I don't know. Also, I can mention about this map, when Seasons comes out for 19, and as far as I think he did say in one of the emails we've been having conversations back and forth on, this map was Seasons ready in 17, and I think I've been forgetting to, but I'll put the link. Hopefully I can remember. I said this probably twice already. I want to put the link in the description below to my playlist on the Pacific Northwest for 17. And I did play Seasons through the entire playthrough. I'm going to say the entire playthrough was on Seasons. I don't remember because I think I started playing this map like late summer last year. So July, August, somewhere in there. I started playing on the map. I can't remember. But I would say most of it was Seasons. And yeah, it was... that hill coming down when the roads has snow on it could be fun. So yeah, when Season comes out for 19, which a lot of map authors don't know yet what needs to be changed. Yeah, so this map should be. I'm not going to say it's going to be Seasons ready the day Seasons comes out. It may take a while. You know, I don't know, a week. I'm just guessing here. Just give them a week to probably most maps to convert over to Seasons. But anywho, I think that's going to do for today, guys. We're testing out some mods, testing out the map. So far, the only thing I found wrong with the map today is I'm having issues with the train. You know, he's been finding some floating trees here and there. I'm hoping next episode we may take the forestry harvester out and cut down some of those nice, beautiful, big butt trees over there. I got to add more money into the XML file because we're chewing through it here by testing things out. Yeah, because like I said, we're testing mods and the map at the same time. So, yeah, that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always, and I'll catch you next time on the Pacific Northwest. But until then, have a good one.